Aloha, Hawaii Prepper. I'd like to thank one of our viewers here for bringing to my attention a very timely and important update regarding our state of Hawaii, especially the island of Oahu, where I reside on here. And so they announced yesterday that Hawaiian Electric Company will be shutting down the coal plant by the end of this month on Oahu. They said that 10% of Oahu's power generation could go up 500%. That would be about 30% increase in our electricity bill. So I looked up the article. Hawaii receives its final shipment of coal amid push to move to renewable sources. So starting next month, Hawaii will no longer burn coal for electricity. So the other day we got our final shipment from Indonesia. So we're moving towards renewable energy. So as I was looking through these articles about the shutting down of the coal plant here, from my understanding, reading it and reading over and over again, is that they have good intentions and plans for this renewable energy. But evidently they do not have nothing in place yet to transition into this so-called renewable energy services once the plant shuts down. They're still working on it. So in the meantime, they're going to go off on whatever is left from that coal plant. They're asking everyone to cut down on electricity, as well as water usage. And, I thought water usage, the only thing that I could think of when it came to cutting down on water usage and conserving that is that the pumping stations take electricity to pump that water out. The municipal services there. So overall, I can see so much problems in this. There's pros and cons to everything, and especially with them going offline on the coal plant here and going into the renewable energy resources or sources for this island. They don't even know how long it's going to take. They estimated that it would be ready by September, from my understanding, from what I've been reading here. And I just had to shake my head. They don't have anything in place. They have supposedly good intentions of it all, but they don't have anything in place. And so my thinking is we will probably experience rolling blackouts. And what's going to happen if we get a really nasty hurricane that hits this island? All the solar and wind renewable energy sources here will be pummeled, literally. And replacing anyone's solar panels will take forever. Now, Hawaii has, the highest percentage of its residents using solar panels, solar energy. But I don't know if they thoroughly thought out all of this. I'm all for renewable energy, but not if you haven't planned it out properly and looked into all these other things, contributing factors, different types of factors that may or may not happen, especially if you haven't tested anything out by now and you're just pulling the plug within a matter of weeks. So this is pretty I don't know, kind of scary if you ask me, but yeah, I'd like to hear your comments on this one. I'm not an expert in this, and I'm just kind of basically relaying the message here. But Hawaii has something to do with Tesla megapacks as well. So Tesla megapacks are on their way to our state in order to create a new giant energy storage system that is about to replace the state's last remaining coal power plant. Hawaii aims to reach 100% green energy by 2045 and already has the highest amount of solar capacity deployed per capita. However, in order to handle all that renewable energy, the state needs to balance it with energy storage capacity, since the sun doesn't always shine. Now, there's truth there. We do have supposedly the sun 365 days out of the year, but there are times when we don't see the sun for weeks. The goal is to have the project operational by September 2022, when Hawaii's last remaining coal plant, which is located in Kapolei, is expected to retire. The Tesla Megapack will act as a black start system to jumpstart the island's electric grid if it gets shut down by any calamity. Right there, the key: calamity. What calamities are there? What's going on now? What can occur at any given moment? How's about natural disasters, hurricanes? So a lot of this stuff is pretty scary. And as I read that article, there were comments which made a whole lot of sense. One person said batteries don't make electricity. They only store and discharge it. In order to replace coal and gas, we need solar, wind, and batteries combined. It's good to see Hawaii has enough solar to make the batteries work. What worries me is a coal plant has months of stored power, i.e. coal pile on site. This thing cannot even run for 4 hours. In a hurricane where solar and wind won't work, these batteries would be exhausted before the eye wall even touched land. Guys, I can see so many things going wrong here. But it could be a wait and see kind of thing. I might be wrong, for all you know. I'm hoping and praying that that I am wrong, that everything goes through fast and not slow, as Hawaii normally moves slow on everything. But something to think about. But anyway, that's all I got. So leave a comment below. Love to hear what you got to say, ideas on this. And yeah, have a great day. Aloha.